So here we are back down on the dig zone, and the great thing about this show is we have all the big global manufacturers, particularly on the tilt rotator side of things. And I'm here, delighted to be here on the Engcon stand when I'm here with Robert, who looks after Engcon UK. Robert, tell me a bit about Engcon.
Well, Engcon have been going for close on 30 years now, as you know, Darren, and as a market leader, we see one of our responsibilities as actually trying to help, along with our competitors, in generating a market for tilt rotators, both in here in Ireland and in the UK as well. What is the big kind of selling points do you explain to contractors when they're looking at buying a tilt rotator? It's the same selling point that you will get with the industry at the moment. The three drivers within the industry for construction are all about safety, profitability and efficiency. And you talk to any main contractor and that will be what is driving their business. And if you're a tilt rotator manufacturer, those are the things that tilt rotators give to the end users, the users of our machines. So it's all about not moving your digger. It's all about being aware that you're not moving the digger and therefore not creating a pedestrian hazard or running over somebody. And because you're not moving your digger is automatically more efficient and therefore it's more profitable.
Okay.
It's a virtuous circle.
And you just don't do tilt rotators, you do lots of other products as well, don't you?
Yeah, this is probably one of the more unique things about Engcon, because we make all of our own stuff. So the tilt rotator, which is the heart of the core of our business, if you like, is the starting point, but we take it from there and we start above the tilt rotator with hitches, with hydraulic connectivity, with GPS and with all of the other things that happen within the passage up the dipper into the digger, and then going down from that below the tilt rotator, hydraulic tools, buckets, attachments, grabs, pallet forks, timber grabs, pretty much anything you want hydraulic we are making or will be making.
Okay, if I'm an average type of operator,
yeah.
How long do you think it would take me to become very efficient on using your tilt rotators?
It's funny, we've had that question probably about 30 or 40 times over the last 2 days, and what we're doing here is answering it by getting the guy to sit in the cab, and in some cases their thumbs are twitching a little bit and it takes them probably 5 or 10 minutes to get the basics, and in other cases I have to say I'm absolutely amazed that a guy will be there and he's shaping complex three-dimensional shapes within 20 or 30 seconds. I think the golden rule, which most tilt rotator manufacturers will probably say, is it takes between 100 and 150 hours for somebody who's a good operator to become a competent, very good tilt rotator. And it's a bit like driving a car. When you're learning, you're very slow, you're very methodical and somewhat hesitant. But when you've passed your tests and as experience pulls in, you then begin to stop thinking about it, and you're not looking at the gear stick when you're changing gear, or you're not thinking about where the pedals are, and it becomes it's an extension of your body. And a tilt rotator is exactly the same. So in rough terms, 3 weeks to become a good super user.
Great. This is your first time at the CQMS show here in Ireland. What's been your impressions?
I think it's been a great show, genuinely. I've been very, very pleasantly. Firstly, the weather is shining. It's lovely not to have some rain. Secondly, recognising that I'm talking to the organiser, I must congratulate you. It's been a very well organised show. I'm delighted. Your team have supported us throughout. If we had problems, and we have had problems with electrical connections and things like that, you fixed it there and then, and it's been a genuine pleasure. And we've done some serious business, so what's not to like?
That's the most important thing, is doing the business. If you want to have a go of an Engcon tilt rotator, they're down here on the dig zone. Robert and his team will be delighted to welcome you and to give you a go. So come on down, we're here on the dig zone. We'll see you all down here very shortly.
Don't be frightened. Come on and have a go.
We'll talk to you guys a little bit later on.